Back barefooting has really come a long way. By eliminating the step-off, you'll also eliminate many of the hard falls. Learning the deep water start first will let you and your driver both learn and progress together. It's a very key element to have a good boat driver when performing the back deep.
The backward deep water start is now one of the most common ways to learn to backward barefoot. It is fairly simple if you concentrate on each step separately. Start by floating on your back, place the rope between your legs and grab the handle with one hand in the small of your back. Hook a foot under the rope and roll over. Keep your legs close together. After rolling over, your hooked foot should be on top of the rope. Prepare for the boat's pull by keeping your body rigid. Lift your free leg higher than the rope. As you begin to plane, take your foot off of the rope. Make sure your shoulders are curled, your elbows are down, and your body is rigid. Tighten your legs and turn your feet so that the heels are inward and your toes point outward. Push your chest into the water so that the water line breaks from your chin to your crotch. Do not plant your feet until you are riding in a stable, controlled position. Once you are planing, begin planting. Spread your legs to maximum width and hook your feet. Watch how Ron plants his ankles, not his toes. This is the most crucial part of the start. Once you are riding with your feet planted, do a pelvic tilt by lifting your crotch off the water. Continue to lift your rear by arching your back and squeezing your legs together. When your rear rises to maximum height, lift your chest to normal back barefooting position. Remember, once you are in back barefoot position, always keep a slight bend in your knees.
Skier and driver communication on the back deep plays an important role in the success of the start. Break it down into 3 different categories: planing, planting, and standing up. When planing, don't over-accelerate the skier. Make sure that they have just enough speed to breathe. And once they get their plan in the water, allow them a few seconds to stabilize in the riding position with their feet touching the water. Once this happens, firm, smooth acceleration up to the skier's back barefoot speed. The boom is a must when learning the back deep. Remember, keep the boom at least shoulder level when learning to start. This will help allow you to lift your rear higher when planing off and standing you into the back barefoot position. Remember, the boom about shoulders level.
Okay.
The moment you learn to back barefoot, it's important to emphasize proper body position. Let's start from the feet upward. Relax your feet and ski flat on the water, and remember to keep your glide going much like front barefooting. I even curl my toes down a little bit, and that gives me some traction while I'm skiing on the water. Little bend in your knees will prevent your heels from digging, and break at the waist, and head up and let the spray rest on your chin.
With your head up, roll your shoulders back and keep your chest out. Break at the waist to lean away from the boat's pull. Arch your back slightly and extend your arms, allowing the pull to come from the shoulders and through your upper body. Keep your legs shoulder width apart and bend slightly at the knees. Make sure your weight is balanced 50-50 over both feet. If your weight is evenly distributed, the V-spray should rise off of each foot and meet in a line at your chin. The water line should not rise above the base of your heels. Although your feet may be almost flat on the water, bending your knees will keep your heels from catching. Make sure your feet are tracking parallel and straight. You should continue to work body position until the spray is at a minimum. This will ensure a good glide when skiing backwards. Steering. Lean away and keep your head up. You must shift your weight opposite the direction you wish to go. To steer right, shift your head, shoulders, and hips toward the left leg. Keep the leading shoulder slightly higher than the other and move the rope to the dropped shoulder. Edge your left foot on its inside arch. A 60-40 weight shift is appropriate when learning. This technique is the same as forward. Simply apply back barefoot position.